You can be fighting aliens, piloting a giant robot, or dealing with cursed family drama. But if your anime has a school in it, you are not escaping the school festival. In almost every school series, there's that one stretch where the student council panics, the homeroom starts arguing about café versus haunted house, and somehow a full concert gets organized in a week. Today we're unpacking the school festival episode, the moment where anime high school stops being a classroom and turns into Comic-Con run entirely by sleep-deprived teenagers. Hell yeah, sounds like my kind of party. Why is this episode type everywhere? What does it have to do with real Japanese school life? And why does it always seem to be the perfect time for confessions, breakdowns, and questionable cosplay? The Anime Trope Historian presents the School Festival episode. If your anime is set in or around a high school, you know what's coming. It's a law of the universe, like gravity, or the fact that toast always lands butter side down. Sooner or later, your favorite characters are going to have to put their main quest on hold. They've got a more important mission: plan the class booth for the school festival. It's an episode that feels practically mandatory. The school festival episode is one of those unwritten rules of anime. It's right up there with the beach episode and the hot springs episode. It's a special event that breaks the regular flow of the story. Suddenly, the focus isn't on exams or epic battles. It's on whether the class should do a Maid café or a haunted house. Fans have come to expect it, and honestly, we kinda love it. Writers seem to depend on it, using it over and over again. And for good reason. There's a certain kind of magic in these episodes that you just don't get anywhere else in the series. It feels like a vacation from the main plot. The stakes might feel lower. It's just a school event, right? But the emotions are often higher. Friendships are tested over the right way to build a cardboard castle. Romances spark over a shared task of painting a sign late at night. Everyday pressures of school or saving the world are replaced by the frantic, fun, chaotic pressures of putting on a good show and having some fun. It's a staple, a classic, and a beloved part of the anime experience. Even if you've never been to Japan, you can almost smell the takoyaki, hear the muffled band in the gym, and feel the memory, even if you've only seen it on screen. So, what is this whole school festival thing anyway? Is it just an anime invention? Not at all. It's based on a real and very important part of Japanese school life. The event is called a bunkasai, literally a culture festival. These are annual open-day events held by most schools, from nursery schools to universities. It's a huge deal, and students spend weeks, sometimes months, getting ready. The school basically throws its doors open to the public, inviting parents, people from the neighborhood, and students from other schools. During the bunkasai, the entire school transforms. Classrooms are no longer just for lectures. They become themed cafes, elaborate haunted houses, game booths, and makeshift movie theaters. Hallways are crowded with signs and streamers. Outside, the grounds turn into a lively marketplace with food stalls selling yakisoba, crepes, and cotton candy. The students are in charge of everything. They come up with the ideas, plan the budgets, build the attractions, and run the booths on the day. It's a massive group project for the entire school. Teachers supervise, of course, but the students really take the lead. Getting 30 teenagers to agree on one idea? Not easy. Getting 30 people period to agree on one idea is not easy. Good on you, teenagers. Tiny budget, limited time, maximum creativity required. That real-world significance is why the festival feels so authentic and important in the anime we watch. The school festival didn't just pop into anime out of nowhere. Like so many classic tropes, its roots are in manga. Long before animation, school life manga found the festival a perfect setting. If you're writing a realistic high school story, you can't skip one of the biggest events on the calendar. It'd be like writing about American high school and ignoring prom. Early chapters were simple, but refreshing. Routine classes and homework get replaced by a burst of color and excitement. It was a chance for artists to draw something new. Fun costumes, food stalls, lanterns, happy crowds. Perfect for small, memorable character moments. Quiet kid turns out to be an amazing singer. Tough delinquent, secret crepe artist, class clown, surprisingly serious manager. When adapted, festivals became visually rich episodes. Rows of food stalls, lanterns, uniforms mixed with yukata, stages with live bands, a break from classroom interiors. Even non-slice-of-life shows used festivals as special events, demons converging during fireworks, secret missions being held behind stalls. The festival went from a chapter to a spectacle you looked forward to. Soon, fans expected a calendar, beach, toast run, cultural festival. It became part of the internal rhythm of a school anime, and that rhythm still hooks us today. As time went on, writers realized the school festival wasn't just a fun diversion. It was an incredibly powerful tool for storytelling. It became more than a setting. It became a narrative engine, from slice of life to drama to romance. First, get everyone in one place. All classes, clubs, grades, and visitors colliding naturally. Chance encounters feel organic, not forced. Second, built-in drama, deadlines, disagreements, last-minute crises. No villain required. Real, relatable problems do the trick. Third, character reveals. The festival lets people step outside their roles and comfort zones. A serious student shows a silly side, and one moment can change how everyone sees them. Over time, the festival episodes settled into a classic three-act structure. Act 1, planning. Act 2, chaotic execution. Act 3, quiet, emotional resolution. The prep montage builds anticipation and shows the group bonding. Then the day arrives, everything seems perfect. Until disaster strikes, supplies run out, a set piece goes missing, the rain rolls in, or rivals meddle. They improvise, dash to the store, even ask rivals for help. In the end, they pull it off. Not perfect, but definitely earned. Exhausted but proud, they've changed, just a little, and so have their relationships. At peak absurdity, school festivals look like full-blown conventions with better costumes. We're talking multi-story haunted houses with moving parts and trapdoors, cafés with menus more complex than real ones, and stages with lighting rigs, sound systems, and even some nifty pyrotechnics. Where did they get the budget or permits? Rule of cool, just enjoy. Writers remix 4 main variants: the café, the haunted house, the performance, and the crisis festival. The café is iconic. Maid Cafe, Tea House, Butler Cafe, or something bizarre. It's costumes, food, and customer chaos. Conflicts can include cooking skills, missing ingredients, and a rival class with a longer line. The haunted house is perfect for comedy and romantic tension, and props that are never scary enough. Sometimes someone gets a little too lost in their own creation. Performance arcs go from nerves to a showstopper, unless stage fright or a missing lead spikes the pressure. Crisis festivals let action, supernatural, or mystery plots erupt amid the crowd, while at the end of the day, the show must still go on. Comedy leans into impossible budgets and superhuman student councils. Shows that decide to go the meta route even say, "This is way too elaborate for a school festival, and this only happens in anime." At this point, poking fun at the trope is part of the tradition. Underneath the chaos, it's still about letting characters step outside their roles in a world they built. Absurd? Absolutely, but irresistibly charming. So why is the school festival episode still going strong? First, it's grounded in real culture. Second, it's incredibly flexible. And third, it's just fun. For Japanese viewers, bunkasai is shared nostalgia. For the rest of us, it's a vivid window into another world. Same setup, different genres, cozy laughs, big feelings, even battles. Great festival episodes become instant favorites, and of course, meme fuel. Beneath costumes, romance, and spectacle, the festival is about building a world of their own. They're the planners, builders, managers, and entertainers. The results are tangible: a play that lands, a booth that buzzes, a crowd that smiles. Imperfections matter too, because the spirit behind it is the point. It's youthful energy, creativity, and collaboration made visible. Verdict: used lazily, it can feel autopilot. Done with heart, it's some of the best anime delivers. It blends chaos and craft, laughter and ache, surprise and sincerity. At its best, it captures that fleeting, chaotic, brilliant feeling of being young. As long as anime keeps going to class, it'll keep throwing festivals. And honestly, we wouldn't want it any other way. Tell me your favorite setup: band performance, haunted house, or cafe? And which festival-adjacent trope to tackle next? Sports day, fireworks night, or the legendary test of courage? Thanks for watching. See you at the next festival.